Hi, my name is Bernard Sheridan from Par Breakers Golf Academy located in Limerick, Pennsylvania, and today we're going to take a look at the swing of Steve Stricker. And if we take a look here, I have two lines drawn. The first line is right just below the shaft, and that's representing the swing plane, okay? And then the second line that's above is representing the same swing plane, okay? But it's going to be once Steve gets his arm parallel to the ground. So as he goes back, what I want you to notice is that that shaft is staying right on plane, okay? And then by the time he gets his arm parallel to the ground, which is right here, this is where the shaft now becomes parallel to that same plane, which means that he's staying on plane, which is a wonderful position for most players to think about, is to keep that club on plane. The other thing that I want you to notice here, we're going to change colors, is that he is very much in front of his core at this point when his arm is parallel to the ground. So the nice thing about that is, and what that really shows, is that his arms and body are working together as a unit. He's staying centered, okay? Now, as he gets to the top of his backswing here, we're going to notice that he's a little bit short of parallel, okay? And as he starts back down, once he gets his arm parallel to the ground again, we're going to see that he's just underneath that green line that's at the top where he was on the way back. So, and he's exactly on the same plane, which is a great position to be in, okay? And then as he comes down into impact, we can see the club is lagging behind him a little bit, and his hands are right on that plane. And as he gets into impact, he is right on that plane, which is a great position here, okay? And as he comes through, what I want you to notice here is, once he strikes the ball, I want you to pay attention that his head moves ever so slightly, starts to move towards the target as the ball goes. And here, as he gets a little bit past, his hands are still in front of him and his head is following that, okay? And then and now again, his head just comes right around and that shaft comes out almost perfectly on plane. It's just a little bit more upright, just a hair, and a nice full finish with his shoulder to the target, okay? So what we want to, so this is a big reason why Steve plays so well on tour. He's such a good driver of the ball, and that's why right now he finished second to Dustin Johnson at the Hyundai over in Hawaii, and as the start of this season. So if you want to play a little bit better golf or hit a little bit more fairways off the tee, think about this motion and about Steve Stricker, okay? The other thing that he's doing here is he's standing nice and tall at address, so that's another thing that can help you keep that club on plane. And what you might want to do is like kind of put a shaft in the ground behind you that's parallel to that plane and just try to stay on that plane as you swing. So think about staying on plane, and you'll hit a lot more fairways and greens, even if you do this with your irons. And get that shoulder all the way to the target at the finish. Real important. I'm Bernard Sheridan from Par Breakers Golf Academy. Thanks again for being with us.